This isn't a yawn. This is a death threat. And this animal is responsible for more human deaths in Africa every year than lions, elephants, or crocodiles. Meet the hippopotamus. The name literally means river horse. And when you see them just kind of floating there, looking like big, lazy potatoes with ears, you'd think they're pretty harmless. But you would be dead wrong. I'm going to show you exactly why these animals are so dangerous, reveal the secret behind their famous blood sweat, and tell you about their mind-blowing family connection to the largest animal in the ocean. First, let's understand the hippo's lifestyle. They live a semi-aquatic life, spending up to 16 hours a day submerged in rivers and lakes. Their massive, multi-ton bodies would overheat quickly under the hot African sun, so staying in the water is essential to keep cool. Their eyes, ears, and nostrils are all on the top of their head, so they can see, hear, and breathe, while keeping the rest of their body hidden underwater. They can even sleep in the water, using a natural reflex that lets them bob up to the surface for a breath of air without ever waking up. But that peaceful image disappears the second a hippo opens its mouth. That giant yawn isn't a sign that they're tired, it's a threat display. A hippo can open its jaw almost 180 degrees, and when it does, it's showing off its weapons. They have a set of massive, self-sharpening canine tusks that can grow up to 20 inches long. That yawn is a very clear, very serious warning to other hippos, crocodiles, or any person in a boat to back off immediately. And they are not bluffing. Hippos are intensely territorial and unbelievably aggressive. Male hippos will fight viciously, sometimes to the death, over control of a stretch of river and the group of females that live there. And female hippos are incredibly protective of their babies. Most human deaths caused by hippos happen when a boat gets between a mother and her calf, or when someone on land accidentally blocks a hippo's path back to the safety of its water. And don't think you can outrun one. Despite weighing thousands of pounds, a hippo can charge at speeds of up to 30 kilometers or about 19 miles per hour. Now, even though they spend all day in the water, their skin is still sensitive to the sun. So, how do they avoid getting a catastrophic sunburn? This brings us to their famous blood sweat. First of all, it's not blood and it's not sweat. Hippos can't actually sweat. Instead, they secrete a thick, oily, reddish fluid from special glands all over their body. When it first comes out, it's colorless, but within a few minutes, the pigments in the liquid react with sunlight and it turns a bright reddish pink, which is why people thought it was blood. This goo is nature's perfect skin lotion. It contains 2 special acids. One acts as a powerful sunscreen, absorbing harmful UV rays. The other is a strong antibiotic that helps prevent infections, if the hippo gets any cuts or scratches, which is common during their territorial fights. It's a 2-in-1 sunscreen and antiseptic that their body produces on demand. But the most shocking, most mind-bending fact about the hippo has nothing to do with its attitude or its skin. It's about its family tree. For decades, scientists thought hippos were most closely related to pigs, which kind of makes sense when you look at them. They were wrong. After years of studying DNA, scientists made a groundbreaking discovery. The hippopotamus's closest living relative is the whale. That's right. This giant river potato is more closely related to a dolphin or a humpback whale than it is to any other land animal. The evidence is undeniable. Both hippos and whales share a common semi-aquatic ancestor that lived about 55 million years ago. They share unusual traits like being able to give birth and nurse their young underwater, having internal testicles, and lacking hair on their bodies. It is one of the most surprising and amazing discoveries in modern biology. So the hippo is a true paradox. It's a lazy-looking herbivore that is actually Africa's deadliest large animal. It protects its skin with a natural blood sweat that works better than any lotion you can buy. And its closest family member isn't another farm animal, it's the majestic giant whale. If you want to have your mind blown by more weird animal relatives, make sure you subscribe.